Good morning. Let's start to it. There's the NASDAQ futures on the daily. We went from looking great with this candle to yesterday ruining it. And now we don't look so great. But we have news coming out an hour before open, PPI. So that can change all this very quickly. Again, I'm not discounting a drop to 555. It might get there. I think it might go actually not so low now. If we drop, there's a lot of stocks that I like, so I'm very bullish in certain sectors. Let's just see what the market does. Astrologically, today is a day of surprises because we have Mars square Uranus and we're in a Mercury retrograde. That's a lot of nonsense for it's going to get crazy. Let's zoom in here, the hourly. Yeah, I'd like to see this hold. These blue lines, this is just my little triangle here that we're building into that I think we're going to break out of at some point. We'll see. Usually they do a throwdown. Throwdown, that sounds funny. They'll sell it down and then rip back up, or the opposite. Rip it up and then sell it down hard. This might have been the rip up that they want to sell down hard. So we'll see. Again, I'm bullish, but in certain sectors, I'm not going to be bullish on the markets overall, NASDAQ yet, until it breaks out of that long. There we go. Here. Until it breaks out of this long flat, I'm not going to go crazy on anything there. And here's the VIX. The VIX, now that Friday, we did have a crushing day, but now we've come back. So that's very interesting. That looks like that's going to spike again. Boy, sure does. That looks like that sure wants to spike. And that looks bullish, doesn't it? See how you're holding this line and then you're moving up. Yeah, that could be a very interesting day. I wanted to look at some metals. Look at gold squeezing back up again. Trying to break 52.50. That would be if it breaks 52.50, I think it's going to squeeze up. Probably try all-time highs again. Just squeezing on a weekly chart. I mean, that's just bullish as can be. Silver's already I mean, 90. I think 88, like 88.50 was my line. So silver should squeeze up. And I thought silver would get to 10, 103, maybe to 115. But if it, uh, for the future, I expect to break these. I thought we'd have a little longer of a drawdown, but maybe not. Like I said, I don't sell physical silver at all, ever. Um, I just I don't sell miners. I just trade in and out of silver sometimes. So I was expecting a longer drawdown. Um, I actually sold some calls on miners. I bought some more miners the other day. Just playing both sides. But yeah, this looks like it's gonna pop again. See how that rolled over? And then we just popped right over it. Yeah, that's super bullish. But all these are copper, palladium, platinum. I'm super bullish on these to catch up, which is why I bought this miner. Oh, what is going on? Why is it? There. I bought this miner. This one has some breaking out to do. All the other miners have broken their 2020 highs. This one did, but not like, I mean, look at these other miners. What is going on? All right. Yeah, like that. Yeah. One of these does not look like the other, right? Or let's just even go Newmont. Yeah. So with Sibanye, we're like right here. So I'm waiting for this big blast off move. And their issue is their mines are in Russia. And so that's why the holdup with them. But it's funny because every time anything happens with Russia, they always get exempt. It's funny how business works like that. Like, hey, we'll sanction everything in Russia except for the mines. You guys are good. All right. Let's go back to the queues now that we're just here. Again, we got news dropping in 20 minutes, so I better hurry with this. The low expected move for today is 598. So that's going to be right in here, just below these. Now that I'm zoomed in, let's get crazy lines. Yeah, it's going to be right in this area. The upper expected move is 615. Because it's Friday, normally they end flat. I have a different feeling for today. I think today is going to be a big move one way or the other. So I actually think we may break these limits. But like I said, normally Fridays you get a big move and then you'll end up flat for the day. because they want to close out all the options. So they'll make all the moves early, and then they'll just leave everything flat, so they don't have to buy or sell or make many moves for the rest of the day. They want to just keep it flat. I think today might break that trend. All right, let's see how. Hey, yay, Paramount. All right, and that play looks good. I have options on this. This little guy that I've been looking at, picking up. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Neo needs to break above 525. It needs to hold above 525. Huntsman is getting into my buy zone again. Again, this is where I want to be in the future. So I'm not questioning whether to buy it. I'm questioning when to buy it. Same with this one, Iridium. We'll see when I want to pick that up again. Oil, this is where I want to be for the future. This is where a large portion of my holdings are. Oil. Cosmo, one of my little creepers, and look at this huge divergence that we're taking off from. I love it. And there were some great ones that had bad days yesterday. That's what I like to see. If they're going to give me a red day on SLB, so be it. Same with RIG, PBR, EGY. I mean, all the stocks that I like, they were giving me discounts on yesterday. Bohr. Yeah, look at that. We're just testing the breakout. This isn't this is just the beginning, boys and girls. We're just getting started. I mean, the fun is just starting. SXC. Oh, I went crazy on SXC. It just too low. EC. This is South American oil. This is where I want to be. All right. Uranium. That's also where I want to be. That's the future. Energy. These are my hypers. By that, these are just individual reactors. This is the future. And look at that. Oklo looks like it wants to break out. Looks like we want to party. I like it. It's down this morning. That's all right. Let's see where we go. The daily looks great. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we're just coming down to retest this breakout as far as I'm concerned. Yep. Just coming down. Retest it. Let's get to 2630. Let's call this baby good. I like it. See, everyone in the group was freaking out. What do I do with SMR? What do I do with SMR? It's like, I bought SMR. We held this low. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm good here. I'm very good here. I like it. Lightbridge, bought Lightbridge. Look at that. Bing. That's what I'm expecting these to do. When I'm looking at these and I say they have a little drop to go, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at them to drop to that yellow line, that 200. I'm just looking them to drop to that yellow line. This one, probably the green line here, but maybe the yellow line, and then bounce back up. And this one, I don't see much drop. Back down to 1230 and then back up. Yeah, this is what I want them to do. Drop and bing. That's the sector I want to be in. Well, that's the sector I am in. This is this is the majority of my uh, holdings are in that sector. Retail had great days yesterday. Still looks strong. Uh, Under Armour could definitely take a breather. I mean, it had a huge run. Abercrombie looked like it was starting to bounce up again. American Eagle also. We're still holding that trend line. And again, this is a long trend line that we're gonna try to break free from. And same with Gap. I mean, this is huge. This is huge, people. If these go, this is gonna be party in the USA. Oh, I can't wait for this to go. Puma. I'm in my Under Armour right now, though. Surprisingly comfortable. All right, the new tech Ionic obviously had a massive day yesterday. So let me check qubits because I was down on qubits. I didn't like the way it hit my buy zone, but it did hit my buy zone and bounced. So the question is now what? Do we get more follow through? I don't know. That's a yeah, that's an I don't know candle too. I just don't like the way that it bottomed in this buy zone. I mean, there's not really a divergence here. There wasn't on the daily at all. It's just an ugly kind of bottom to me. I mean, yeah, that wasn't even it. This is it. Yeah, it's just ugly to me. So I don't trust it. You need to break out above 2160. Yeah, these need follow through, which if today's gonna be a down day, they're not gonna get it. Same with iron, but iron has been holding this 40 dollars. So uh, I can't be bearish on iron, not until it starts breaking down. But so far, it's holding. That goes for a lot of these, like Triple D holding. I don't like the way that it bottomed here, but it's holding. It'll probably drop again, but we'll see. I'm expecting all these to drop again, but that doesn't prevent me from holding them or buying more if they hit my uh, buy zones. Okay, I'll go back to the cues. I was just telling the group this morning, um, commodities are where I want to be. It's not even a question. Um, it's just a question of what I want to buy in those individual commodities. The sectors I'm buying is not, I don't question that. I just question it. The only choice I have is what to buy in that sector. I mean, the sectors to me are clear. Um, yeah, this is just, this could really go either way. It's looking bearish, especially because of the VIX, but again, it could go either way. We've got PPI in 10 minutes. So I'm going to close this out and hopefully publish it. Be safe, be wise, and be bold. I mean, there's opportunity to be had all over the place. And as always, good luck.